When people say Ripple is selling XRP, who are they saying Ripple is selling to? Because that answer is everything. All right. It is the difference between a narrative that makes sense and one that's completely going to fall apart under scrutiny. So we're going to give you that scrutiny, right? So you can know the facts. Now, Ripple has not sold XRP to any public exchange since 2019, not even one. And that is not an opinion. Go do your own research, right? That is documented in Ripple's own quarterly market reports, which are publicly available. So anybody can read them and anybody can verify this. Since 2019, every single XRP that Ripple has sold has gone directly to institutions, private deals, negotiated agreements off the open market entirely. Now, I want to make sure that you understand what that really means in practice because this is where a lot of people are going to get lost. All right. So think about the difference between selling a house at a public auction versus selling it privately off market. All right. And I don't know if you've ever done real estate, but I have. And so this is something that happens time after time. Right. So at a public auction, everything is visible. Bidders compete in real time and the price gets discovered publicly. So the market reacts. Everyone watching knows exactly what that house sold for, and it influences how they think about every other house in the neighborhood. But when a property sells privately, meaning a direct deal between a developer and a buyer, negotiated quietly, I mean, with specific terms, conditions, an agreement that never ever hits the public. The open market is not going to see it, right? So other buyers never knew it was even available. So the public auction market is completely unaffected because that transaction happened in an entirely different world. So that is the exact structure that Ripple uses when it sells XRP to institutions. Again, they go through private agreements, which is non-disclosure agreements, escrow structures with specific release schedules and terms that are not available to retail investors on public exchanges. So the open market never sees those transactions because they were never part of the open market to begin with.